ReliefWatch is an independent platform that allows recipients of aid around the world to provide their feedback on humanitarian assistance in their areas. It's for camps and neighbourhoods where humanitarian organisations are acting. There's different ways for people to provide their feedback. People can use WhatsApp, Facebook and SMS to access the service, which means it's available at any time for people to provide their feedback without having to be asked.
عن أكثر الشكاوي اللي نحن كنا نروح نقدمها للمدير وماكو أي جدوى، تمام. كانوا يجون منظمات قنديل أو منظمات UNHCR بالسيارات، أروح أحاول إنه ألتقي بيهم، أحاول إنه أوصل لهم شكوى. رغم هذا كله سووا هنا عندهم مكتب خاص مع الشكاوي مع UNHCR، خصصوا إنه بس يوم الثلاثاء والأربعاء مفتوح، تمام. ثلاثاء وأربعاء. فاللي يريد يقدم شكوى يروح هناك يقدم. فأنا تقريبا مرة رحت هناك أنا وخالي قدمنا شكوى. وراها كثير شغلات تصير، تمام، للنازحين. يعني مثلا واحد فلوسه ما جتي أو ما استلم مواد أو عنده مشكلة بالأسرة، عنده فرد انقطاعات ويا المؤسسة أو فرد شغلات، مشاكل تصير بين الناس. هاي شفتي مثل هسه صارت، فيريد يوصلها ما يقدر. فنحن عن طريق الانترنت، اطب للانترنت، انا اكتب منظمة قنديل، تمام، او ارقام شكاوى منظمة قنديل، احاول انه القي لي رقم اتصل بي. فهاي من القي لي رقم يقوم رقم يحولني على رقم يحولني على رقم. يعني تقريبا اتصل ب6 ارقام، يلا احصل المسؤول اللي اقدر اقدم يومه شكوى وما اعرف انه شكوتي وصلت ولا لا.
Community voice ambassadors host feedback forums in camps and neighbourhoods around the country. This allows us to be deliberate about getting hard to reach and vulnerable people's perspectives into the fabric of humanitarian assistance.
والله المساعدات ما لقيت على بيجي 14 صار تقريبا. ماكو هذا الباكيت اللي يجينا السلات صغار، ما بي بس هذا، حتى التمن قال يعني صغير جيسس يكفي، وبرغل ما بي. فأنا ما أقدر من أجيب يعني أشتريه، ما عندي فلوس. طحين كان قبل أستلم طحين من عندهم هسه ما يجي، شكر عينا، حمص عينا، ماكو بس بي العدس الكرمين والفاصوليا، حتى المعجوزة ما بي، هذولي غير يشعرون.
In Baharka camp today, we held a meeting for the IDPs, especially females, and we're talking about the services provided here and on the possible ways that these services can be improved in the future. Mostly the women express their concerns with regard to food and water, sanitation, basic needs, and they were also very worried about how long this would go on. Are they going to be IDPs for a long time, or are they going to have the chance to return back to their houses and have a normal life again?
ReliefWatch is independent. It's not affiliated with any of the humanitarian organisations. The community set the agenda of the feedback forums. They discuss the issues that matter most to them. It ensures that feedback is impartial and that the forums elevate the most important needs in the community.
أنا بيتي مدمر كامل، أي منظمة ما جت. بعدين جونا متبرعين من الناس الخيرين، وشوية شوية بنينا مرحلة الأساس، بعدين التربيعة، بعدين صبة، بعدين لبخ، وبعدين يعني شوية شوية من ناس متبرعين. أي منظمة ما جتنا. خدمات البناء تشكي الناس يعني، وخاصة أصحاب العمل يعني وأصحاب البيوت، ما بها جودة بالعمل. الأفضل أن ينطون صاحب البيت المتضرر ينطون مبالغ أحسن ما ينطوها العمال يشتغلون يعني.
One of the things we learned in designing ReliefWatch is that people want to provide feedback anonymously. So in the feedback forums, no names are ever taken, but we're very specific about where the feedback was heard. This means that organisations have enough information to follow up and act on the feedback that's provided. The analog channels allow us to reach hard to reach and vulnerable communities and ask follow-up questions face to face.
At the moment, what happens is that organizations, when they have the resources, when they have the capacity, when they want to, they have the motivation, they will put their own systems in place. The data they will collect, that is very rich, will stay within their own system and sometimes often not be shared with the rest of the wider sector who could make use of it.
One opportunity for this would be to help us gauge some of the return areas. I mean, and speaking particularly to Iraq, as people go home from displacement camps, as people move around the country, the qualitative feedback that they give us on what we're doing there, what we need to be doing, what some of the gaps are, is going to be key. We're not only interested in how our response is, we're also interested in geographic and thematic gaps.
I think ReliefWatch could certainly be a very valuable element in ensuring that we have the most complete picture on the accountability track.
This service gives people affected by crisis the power to affect humanitarian decision-making and ensures communities are at the center of humanitarian assistance. It gives them agency over their own lives and the ability to make decisions to help improve their future.